Well, good morning. I figure we could take a walk and talk a little bit. I'm out on Bluff Mountain Trail today. It is currently raining. I don't rightfully care because I just want to get out. Hike's good for the soul. Well, if you have a soul. I figure this could be the first entry in Musings of a Gođi. Talking about our spiritual well-being and how to take care of it. This is my view this morning. It's not so bad. I could live this way for a while. I feel like getting out into nature, appreciating the gods, offering to the land of a tear. It's necessary. It's good for our spirit. It's good for the growth that we need. Getting out like this gets us closer to the gods. A common misconception is people get out and look for signs from the gods. There really are no signs from the gods. I believe you can find things. People can add meaning to anything they want. But sometimes you add meaning to something that's not really there. Like, for example, this morning driving over here, there were two trees that had fallen, with no limbs on them, and they'd crossed and made Gibo. Well, I could take that as a sign. My son is teething. My youngest son is teething. He's 9 months old. And he hasn't been sleeping well through the night. So we tried something new with him last night, and it seemed to work better. And Gibo represents the G in the runic alphabet. So I could take that as a sign saying, oh, yeah, we're doing the right thing. Or he's thinking about me. Or I could add meaning to it when there is none. It's just two crossed trees. Yes, finding runes in nature is quite impressive and quite cool. But it's not necessary, or it's not necessarily something that represents anything. It's a natural formation. I don't believe in signs from the gods, personally. I believe in the dedication and strength we get from the gods. I believe in growing ourselves and improving upon our studies and our knowledge. But there's a lot of misinterpretation out there. Well, that's just kind of cool. Check this out. Kind of a long way down. It'll probably hurt a little bit if you fail. My wife and I took this trail one time. It's a pretty good trail. It's pretty level most of the way. It's up here on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I'm rambling. I'm good at that. creek crossing. See? Figure I'd share it with y'all while I'm out here. One question that gets posed to me a lot is, do the gods actively involve themselves in our lives? They can, would be my best answer. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You can ask for their favor, you can ask for something in return for something else, but that doesn't mean that you will get their favor. It doesn't mean that they will give you what you want, what you require. The tree has uprooted and just kind of hanging there. Interesting bridge. I spend a lot of time talking to the gods, and very rarely do they give me their favor. It's not because I don't lead an honorable life. It's not because I'm disrespectful to them. It is, however, because they just, in my opinion, rightfully don't care. Because in our faith, we don't rely on the gods to do things for us, as opposed to the Christian faith. And any Christians that watch this, I apologize if this offends you, but the Christian God Christians seem to think that their God needs to do things for them. Things they can't do on their own. Well, unfortunately, you can do it on your own, you just don't want to. I'm starting to realize that I smoke way too many cigarettes. I'd like to document this whole trip. We'll see how it works. But I feel it's necessary to share with you what I think about while I'm out here. I think about the gods, and I think about the comparisons between being Asatru and Christian. I was raised Christian in a very Baptist home. My parents are still Christians. Now, they're not church-going Christians, so they're a little more open-minded. My wife was raised Jehovah's Witness. And that's a very different religion. It falls under the Christian sect, but it is a very different religion. One of my best friends still is Catholic. And there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate their devoutness and their faith, because it's no different than me. It's no different than me being devout and practicing my faith, because, well, that's what we have to do. We can't just say we are this faith and then not commit, not do anything, and expect good things to happen. Because the gods don't provide good things. Instead, we have to do it ourselves. When I found a good spot, I'm going to offer to the Landvatir, and I would like you to bear witness, if you would, for the privilege of being out here. Now, this trail, Bluff Mountain, leads from the parking lot where you can pull off all the way to Alligator Back, which actually leads up to the top of Bluff Mountain. For those of you that know our chieftain Olafson, he and I, that was the first hike that we ever took. Feels like forever ago. Some interesting rocks up here. Might be a good place to do my offering to the Landvatir. Yeah, this will work. The base of this nub of a tree. There we go. Prepared a little offering bag. This is the first public offering, video offering that I've done. I offer this gift of tobacco, coffee, and seeds to the Landvatir as a thank you for letting me come out here and enjoy your wilds. I ask for nothing in return. I just ask that you grant me a safe passage back when it's my time to go back. For the Landvatir. All right. Offering is made. And we continue on. Another question that is posed to me is there a right way or a wrong way to offer or sacrifice? My advice would be whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. Helps you talk to them. If you don't want to talk aloud, you don't have to. If you want to do it indoors, do it indoors. If you want to do it outside, do it outside. I don't feel like there's a right way or a wrong way. It's whatever makes you feel comfortable in practicing your faith. But don't think you can just throw your offering on the ground and say, there, have it. You need to be a little more respectful than that. seem a bit rambly today. I've had about 2 cups of coffee this morning. Because when I get home, I need to get some work done. So far, this video has been about almost 16 minutes long. And I'm nearing the end of the trail at Alligator's Back. So I'm probably going to conclude this video. Little bridge. It's about a good 16, 17 minute walk. There's a few ups and downs. It's not a bad trail. It's a good trail to clear your mind. So back to the original question. Do the gods intervene in your life? They can, but only if your mind is clear and open to them. And that's why getting out into nature is worthwhile, because only then can the gods commune with you and show you what you need to be seen. Because the Norn have a fate for all men, but it's up to you to see that fate. The gods might help by pushing you on your way, but don't count on them. Do it yourself. Well, I see the end. This is Gođi Has. Hopefully the first video of many. Have a good day.